super interesting, super interesting. I don't know if you can hear in the background that little girl crying. So Baron and I are up here hiking, and we were coming down, and it's a group of 4, and it's the dad has the littlest daughter on his shoulders, and then the mom, and then a little girl probably about Jack's age. And he was like, oh, what a beautiful dog, yada, that kind of talk. And she's like, can I pet him? I said, oh yeah, he's super friendly. So she's petting him and petting him and petting him. It's all good. And then he looks over at the mom and he goes like this, like that, like not like mean, whatever. I have no idea what the frick he meant with it. But then the little girl was like, oh, and she got super scared. And she went over to her mom. And the dad was continuing to pet the dog. And the dad was like, I think he knows that mom doesn't like dogs, but dad does, as he's petting the dog, right? And then, so I told the little girl, I was like, oh, sweetheart, I said, you don't have to be fearful. I said, Baron's not going to hurt you, right? And so she comes over. I said, but don't be scared. Don't be scared. If you're scared, don't touch him. It's all good. You don't have to touch the dog, right? I didn't say you don't have to touch the dog, but... and so then she went in to pet him, and he didn't nip. He licked like the way he does when he jumps and goes into people's faces. It's not really a lick. It's more like a friendly poke with his nose. I don't know what he does, but he does it all the time. It's ridiculous. He knocks over babies constantly. Anyways, so then she started crying like big time. And I was like, oh, well. And there goes that seated fear of dogs for the rest of her life. And he chuckles, the dad chuckles. And he's like, she'll be fine. But the dad was right there when it happened. So he knows that Baron didn't try and bite her. But anyways, I was just interesting because the play out of the role of what's meant to be. Like if we roll with like everything's meant to be, right? Then that's supposed to happen. Like she might build that up for the rest of her life. Be like, don't you remember, Dad, when I was on that hike and that dog bit my face? It's funny how we have our life example, I guess would be the way I would call it. Our life example of the things that we've gone through that have shaped us into who we are now. Think about that. Think about all the things that whatever your name is has gone through since birth. Whatever Lindsay has gone through since birth. But if everything is meant to be for some sort of purposely reason or whatever, I have no freaking idea, then really we can just look at it as stimuli creating the manifestation, the preordained manifestation that we are supposed to have. And if that's the case, then what we need to do is learn how to unassociate ourselves with the path or outcome of said event in our lives. Right? I have a Facebook account too. I think it's under Lindsay Ortiz, I think. You guys should check that out too. But and it's not a Facebook account like this. Like I've never shown my picture on it before. But there's this one lady that I super resonate with on there, and she has such amazing like insight and whatever. She claims, well, she's a channeler or whatever, and but I just find it really interesting because the other day she posted something and she said something about cringy Bible or something, and it kind of made me feel a sort of way, and I was like, huh. I said, Baron's like looking over like he sees something. Oh, you see puppy? Is that a friend? Ooh, friend. Baron loves friends on the trail, but people are so weird about it because I don't usually have him on a leash unless I see kids. I had him on a leash then. Anyways, what was I saying? I forgot. So I guess that's where to end it. Yep, I don't remember. All right. Well, enjoy your moments.